Hello, 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 and Twitter friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. For those of you who are watching this live stream after the actual live stream, well, all you need to do is go down below in the description box, and there you will see the timestamps. However, if you are watching me live, then all you need to do is just wait after the live stream, because then you will be able to quickly move towards those timestamps that are in alignment to your astrological signs and whatever placements that you may have them. All right, intuitive friends. So for those of you who are watching me live, we're going to talk a little bit here before I jump into the readings. First and foremost, this is the April readings, okay? So it's the April readings, and I'm going to be focusing on the positive shifts, okay? The positive shifts that may be possibly occurring, all right? Positive shifts and changes that you may be experiencing possibly here in April. Now, I know that we are currently still in March, but I just want to make sure that I get all these messages out for you ahead of time, as per usual. That being said, intuitive friends, we're going to go in the order of the astrological signs, okay? So we're going to start with Aries, followed by Taurus, followed by Gemini, followed by Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then, of course, ending with Pisces. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the reading. And we're going to start with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or wherever you may have Aries on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Aries, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in the energy of April. Okay, so we're going to take a look at those possible positive shifts. And then I'm also going to be channeling messages focusing on the positive mindset to keep in mind. Now, whether you use the positive mindset as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder, we're going to see how you can maximize these beautiful positive messages that are coming through for you. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, or visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Aries, let's take a look here at the powerful positive shifts, energy-wise here, possibly for you in the month of April. All right, let's see what's coming through. Positive shifts, positive changes. And you have here fish. Wow, beautiful message. You're starting off with a very, very nice reading here. Very, very beautiful. Fish in the Lenormand deck. This is the Lenormand deck. But fish, number one, I'm getting a lot of abundance and prosperity. So a new chapter of abundance, prosperity. Okay. I feel here that you're going to be connecting to either valuable people or people who value you. There's this energy here about people or environments that are valuable. Maybe this could also be valuable information that could be in connection to that possible prosperity, that possible abundance, okay, that may be flourishing and coming in for you in the month of April. I'm also getting here that some of you may feel a little bit like a fish out of the water. And I'm getting this in regards to roles. So if there's anything kind of like new, but you're like very excited to be part of or take part in, you're going to do well. You may feel a little bit like a fish out of the water at the beginning, okay, until you get your rhythm, okay, whether it's until you get your rhythm or until you start feeling a little bit more at ease with whatever new transition, new opportunity. This could be new connections. This could be romantic. This could be non-romantic. There could be maybe a new project. Okay. But I'm getting here that some of you may be feeling like a little bit like a fish out of the water, but everything's going to work out well for you. Okay. Because fish is all about that beautiful, positive abundance and energy. Okay. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Now, I'm also getting this free flowing of going with the flow of things. Okay. So there's this energy here that I'm picking up in regards to like feeling like you could finally exhale, Aries. Okay. So it's like, of course, we know it's part of your season, April. Okay. March, the mid, or I should say like the ending of March through mid April is your season. So that could also be here. And by the way, happy birthday. That could also be here. The reason why I'm getting kind of like this exhale, this sense of feeling very much connected to this free flow of energy, of positivity. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, this stood behind, so we'll put it right back here. And you have, look at that, the free flow. You have the sun here, beautiful, along with the temperance. Okay, the sun card in tarot, one of the happiest, the positive, cards here in astrology, and the sun, the vital source. Okay, so like I said, I feel like you're going to be feeling validation, confirmation, like you're grabbing the sense, like you're inhaling and you're like there's a release in the exhale, like whew, finally I'm either feeling back to normal or finally I'm feeling like I'm coming back to an alignment. You can be coming back to some sort of balance. You may feel like there's this sense of liberation, there's this sense of release, and you're starting to feel like yourself again, back into that flow. You also have here the temperance card, ruled by Sagittarius. By the way, the sun card ruled by Leo, or I should say, the sun card is ruled by the sun, but the sun rules Leo. So you have here two cards that are very much connected to the fire sign. Okay, so of course, like I said, with Aries season being starting March 20th and going all the way through April 19th, 20th, 21st, around there. This is all you. This is all this beautiful energy. Now, the temperance card, I do feel that you may be putting something back into balance, or you may start feeling like you are, like, as I said at the top of the reading, in more of a flow or in alignment. But this beautiful flow and alignment that you've been patiently waiting to undergo, you're finally feeling the rewards or reaping the rewards of this happiness, this success, the personal growth, the recharging of your batteries, so to speak, where you are either starting to feel or experience this beautiful flow of abundance, prosperity, feeling better, feeling back into alignment, okay? Or feeling like you're back into your flow, all right? Now, last but not least here, Aries, let's take a look at what mindset you need to have in order to maximize this beautiful, positive energy here coming through for you, possibly here in the month of April. By the way, Aries, Taurus season is right after yours. So that does make sense here in regards to the feeling like a fish out of the water, but getting back into the more that you do something or the more that you practice in something, the better that you're going to be feeling and the more grounded you're going to be feeling. Because as you know, April also is the beginning of Taurus season. So there we go. All right, let's take a look at the mindset that you need to have in order to continue to maximize this beautiful, wow, look at this. I accept my flaws. Okay, so you can use this as a powerful mindset, a daily affirmation, or a reminder here, Aries, and I wish you the best of luck. This is looking like a beautiful, fantastic reading for you in the month of April. Now, don't forget, Aries, to drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, give a thumbs up. All right, beautiful, beautiful. We started with Aries here, of course, the new astrological season here that begins March 20th and goes all the way through, I want to say April 19th, April 20th, 21st, around there. So very, very beautiful energy here. Intuitive friends, don't forget to still take a look at your other monthly readings, okay? I am doing this quite early. I am doing the readings quite early here for the month of April. So you still have time to take a look at those March readings, which, by the way, the March readings are pick a cards, okay? So you allow your intuition to be your guide. Up next, intuitive friends, we have Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Taurus may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And for those of you Tauruses whose birthday is in April, well, happy birthday. These are the messages for you for April. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. Taurus, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift energy-wise that April may possibly be bringing in for you, as well as the positive mindset that you need to keep in mind, either as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. And look at that, Taurus. I mean, listen, this is beautiful. Bouquet, recognition, admiration, okay? Celebration also, like I said, happy birthday to the happy early birthday to the April Tauruses. The bouquet is admiration in the Lenormand deck. It's this energy of celebration, of joy, of beauty. It's also here what I feel is like you reaping the rewards, whether this is tangibly, okay, in the 3D world, or whether this is reaping the rewards in energy wise, you know, from the ethereal, destiny, karma, okay, beautiful energy coming back into your direction. I do feel for most of you, it's a lot having to do with recognition. So being recognized, with the bouquet, being in a way, maybe even in the spotlight, okay? And not because you are trying to get yourself in the spotlight here, Taurus. It's coming across as you being recognized for something. So people giving you your flowers, so to speak, or your recognition, honoring you, celebrating you. Maybe this can happen in ways of maybe someone extending a compliment. This could be, especially if we're talking about the career scene, this could be a rave review, like a very positive review of your work, maybe even like progress notes or a progress review and it going very well for you. This could be, you doing well if you are going to school or you're doing some type of training, it's like you're going to do well. So there's a sense of like celebration, giving you your flowers, giving you your merit, okay? Giving your accolades because they are well deserved, okay? I'm also getting here, especially with flowers, I'm also getting here a time where things are blooming for you. Things are growing. All right. There's this energy here of, oh, interesting. I got date or invitation also here. So I just saw like someone opening the door and being given flowers, but more like a date. So for some of you here, there could be more romance in your connection. All right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Magician and the Five of Pentacles wanted to come out, but didn't. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, the bouquet here. So again, this could be, you know, more romance in your love life if you are in a connection or in a partnership. If you are single, there could be instances here where you may meet someone, go out on a date, whether it's you inviting someone or someone inviting you, but I'm seeing flowers here. So that's the symbol, especially like flowers, like someone giving you something, maybe on a date, going out, celebration, and or invitation. All right, so you have the Nine of Swords here. And it makes sense because I just told you here that there was a really big peekaboo here in regards to two cards that wanted to pop up but didn't, okay, which was the Magician card in Tarot along with the Five of Pentacles. So at the time of this reading, we're kind of like on our way out of that Mercury retrograde. So I do want to mention that. For some of you, Mercury retrograde, which started on February 26th or 27th, lasting all the way through March 20th, okay? However, there's always that shadow period. So by the time we get to April, there's this energy here where you may be feeling a whole lot better. But for some of you, Mercury retrograde was very difficult, okay? There were some kind of like the feeling of heaviness, tired, fatigue, restlessness, maybe even difficulty here sleeping or staying asleep. So I'm getting like restless nights, ideas or memories here, remembering things that may have been a little bit challenging. But I do feel that you will be releasing this energy. So it's kind of like, in a way, because some of you may be watching this during, you know, when I'm doing the channeling, which is March, kind of like giving you the message already that you're not going to stay. If you feel yourself in this energy right now, you're not going to stay in that energy of the Nine of Swords, okay? Those fears, anxieties, concern, and feeling drained, it's going to subside, okay? Because April is looking good here with this bouquet. Let's see what else is coming through for you as a positive energy here that April may bring in your direction. And look at that, solid gold, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to feel more solid, more grounded. Stability is going to be looking really great here for you. Like I said, especially with the bouquet, I said that there could be celebrations, of course. April, Taurus is your birthday, okay? Celebrating your birthday. Going out with friends, family, loved ones, okay? People that you have had a connection for a very long time. 10 of Pentacles, the wealth of something, the value of something. Again, being valued by those people who really care about you. And in a way, you leaving behind the energy or cutting the cord of things, people, and memories that no longer serve you. So here with the 10 of Pentacles, there's a sense of friendship, long-lasting connections. Like I said, especially for those of you who may find yourself starting to date or interested in someone, I do feel that there could be here a possible chance of something stable coming through in that friendship or in that connection. For some of you, it could be someone that you've known for a very long time, and it could switch into something a little bit more romantic. All right. But yeah, the 10 of Pentacles, there's a sense of happiness, success, and achievement here that you may be celebrating with loved ones. Let's see what else is coming through for you. I'm hearing remembrance. Okay. Taurus, some of you here, there's something about remembering a loved one who may have crossed over in April, or that person crossing your mind. Okay. And I feel here that there's this energy of kind of letting you know here that they're fine on the other side. So they remember you as much as you remember them. With that 10 of Pentacles, it could be a family member, or it could be someone that was a very close friend to you. Maybe even someone that you worked with here also. It says, I trust my inner wisdom. So let's take a look at the positive mindset here, Taurus, to keep in mind in the month of April. And you have here, I trust my inner wisdom. Okay. Trusting your intuition being super important, a valuable resource for you. It may have been feeling a little bit wonky because of that Mercury in retrograde from February all the way through March, but I do feel that things are going to let up. Things are going to feel a lot more flowing. They're going to be, it's going to feel better here with the bouquet. I also feel here there's something very much connected to community. Okay, whether it's the community that you live in, whether it's your social network, whether it's your friends, family, or loved ones. But I'm getting a lot having to do with valuable connections. There could be a valuable person here also that could be contributing to this 10 of Pentacles, or that could be like your main cheerleader is what I'm getting. All right. And I'm getting that because of that bee. Now, bees are insects that are not insects that live alone. They are within a community type of environment. Okay, so bees live in colonies, and it's really interesting because here with the 10 of Pentacles, as I said at the top of the reading, 10 of Pentacles has a lot to do with family, with community, with the value of, or being valued by people who see your worth, see your value, appreciate you. Okay, so there could be deeper connections here in regards to that. Taurus, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. Let me get a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Gemini. For those of you intuitive friends that are watching this live, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Today, channeling messages, the monthly messages here for all of you, focusing on April energy. By the time April comes, there's going to be a very different shift astrologically. All right. So things are going to feel a whole lot smoother, a whole lot better. So today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on that beautiful, positive, powerful shift. Up next, we have Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Gemini may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you, Gemini. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive energy or shift that you may be experiencing in the month of April, as well as the positive mindset that's going to help you continue to align to this beautiful positive energy that is possibly coming in your direction. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Don't forget to take a look at my links, credentials, testimonials down below in the description box. All right, Gemini, let's take a look here. What's coming through for you? The powerful positive shift that April may be opening up for you, or that you may be attracting. And you have here the lady. Now the lady, it's not so much about gender, okay? It's about your yin energy. So I do feel here, Gemini, that you're going to be kind of in a way realigning yourself whether it's working on some sort of healing or spiritual alignment. You could be getting yourself back into the balance of things or feeling back into the swing of things. Right before Uranus comes into your sign, which is going to be, I want to say it's in April or May. It's one of those two. But the lady, it's about your intuition. It's about your yin energy. It's by you. It's you aligning or realigning with that intuitive focus, that awareness. If you are an empath, I do feel that there is a heightened sensitivity, or if you are, or you consider yourself intuitive. Okay, we are all intuitive. We all have our six senses. It's the manner in which we develop it, it's the manner in which we continue to grow with or enhance or practice those skills. But I do feel here that there's a tapping into that energy. Okay, tapping into your six senses, tapping into your empathic abilities, tapping into and listening to your intuition. That's going to be super important here for you here, Gemini, in the month of April. Okay, now there could be a significant person. Okay, there could be a significant person who is either a water sign or an earth sign. Okay. Now the person, okay, that almost did a little flipperoo there, but I put it back in the deck. It didn't pop out. But here with the lady, this person could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. This could be a person or a valuable connection here, friendship, connection. It could be your partner, it could be your spouse, it could be in the career scene, it could be in the family scene. But I do feel here there's going to be an important element or important person here in regards to, ooh, Queen of Cups. I told you I was picking up water energy here. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is yin energy, and so is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you have here the Queen of Cups, okay? You coming back into alignment, you feeling better emotionally, feeling a little bit more stable, okay? Queen of Cups is that beautiful energy of emotional maturity, okay? So I'm picking that up here for you. More in tune to your intuition. As I mentioned at the top of the reading, you have the Knight of Swords. There's a lot that may be going through your mind in April, Gemini. And this is kind of telling you if and when you feel that your mind is racing or that there's a lot going on, whether in your mind or energetically around you, okay? Responsibilities, and things of that nature. If you feel that you're running around a lot in April, this is a reminder here for you to bring yourself back into alignment and ground your energy, okay? So that you can be more in tune with your intuition, but also regulate yourself from either overthinking something or just kind of like the busyness of the mind. Last but not least, let's take a look at the positive mindset you need to, or that you should keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's coming through for you. And you have here, I am beautiful inside and out. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Cancer, but I'm going to take a quick break here, Intuitive friends, and I'll be right back. All right, intuitive friends, I'm coming right back. All right, intuitive friends, let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. So for those of you who are watching live, I already finished Aries and Taurus, as well as Gemini. And now we're jumping into the next astrological sign, which is Cancer. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. If you're watching this live, you could come back later and you'll get all the timestamps here for the monthly April readings. Don't forget, intuitive friends, if you haven't taken a look at your March pick a card readings, you should allow your intuition to be your guide in regards to those March readings. Up next, we have Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever astrological placement you have Cancer on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful, positive shift for the month of April. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. So Cancer, as you just saw, as I was shuffling the cards, the whip came out here for you. Now, the whip is a bit of a challenging card, but we're going to take a look at this as a positive element, okay? So the whip, there could be here a situation, circumstance, or an event that has had a long history. So whether you have had a long history in struggling with a situation, circumstance, event, or a person, or this could be a verbal argument, or some type of tension that has been consistent or has been on and off enough. Here, I feel Cancer, in the month of April, there's going to be the sense of awakening for you, or a realization that you need to stand up for yourself, okay? That you may cut away or cut the cord from either the self-punishment, the guilt, the shame, the having to deal with either this situation, circumstance, event, or person. I feel that you're going to be thinking about ways to distance yourself, if you haven't done so already. Distance yourself from this energy, or allow yourself to say, well, what are the things that I need to do in order to stand up to this energy of, the constant tension, or the constant struggle, or the history connected either to a person, a situation, a circumstance, event, or an environment. Okay, like I said, the whip is a challenging card, but it's also one that brings you face to face to have to really consider what are the things that you need to think about or change in order to get yourself out of that constant struggle or conflict or problem, okay? Or relationship or environment. So like I said, although the whip is a heavy energy in the Lenormand deck, it is one that makes you realize here, or at least places you in a position where you're saying to yourself, well, what do I need to do to stand up for myself? Okay. This could also be a situation, circumstance, event, or a person here that's making you feel guilty about something. All right. So the guilt connected to whatever, maybe there is something here in the month of April here, Cancer, that you finally stand up and say, that's it, enough is enough. And you place your strong, healthy boundaries, and someone, okay, or something, or an environment may want to guilt trip you, okay, or manipulate you in some way, shape, or form, because it's always worked in the past. All right, let's see. Oh, we have the Two of Wands energy that just flipped over. All right, Two of Wands. Yeah, you thinking about something. Two of Wands is not a card of, it's not a card of movement, but it's a card of planning. Okay, it's you sitting back saying to yourself, well, what are the things that I need to do for myself to get myself out of this situation or this mindset that's not allowing me to spread my wings, or it's not allowing me to move forward. The Two of Wands is an energy of taking a break, getting ready to plan something. It's as if it's like the waiting room. It's like and this is again metaphorically, right? Symbolically, like you're sitting in the waiting room of life as you are planning, figuring something out, strategizing something. For some of you, it's making a very big move, like literally a physical move to another city, town, state, country. If it's not in your domestic scene or your residence, it could be you thinking about moving to another location or relocating yourself in regards to career, whether it's another city, town, state, country, or whether it's another company, or whether it's a different role within the company. But I am getting this energy of travel here with the Two of Wands. You're starting to think, what else is out there? Okay. Because you may have realized or come to this awareness here in April that you are no longer shortchanging yourself. Okay. You're going to stop either the cycle, or you're finally going to put your foot down and stand up to either this long history of struggle or this verbal disagreement, or whatever tension here has been consistently showing up on and off in your energy. Okay. All right, the Two of Wands is also you making a choice. Should I stay in the path that I am right now, which is challenging, or should I move in a new direction? Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you here, Cancer, for the month of April. And you have here the Chariot. Guess what? I feel that you're finally going to leave someone, something, or an environment behind. You're going to keep your emotions calm, cool, and collected. Okay. You're going to, in a way, control your emotions. And the reason why I say that is because the Chariot card in tarot is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. So there's a lot of emotions, but you're going to allow yourself to, center yourself, ground yourself, stay focused. Two of Wands. Okay. You planning something and staying very focused on what you want to move towards, because you want to leave behind. And remember, I said this at the top of the reading, the Whip is a challenging card, but I feel it's like you're going to cut the cord or leave behind either a person, situation, circumstance, event. You're standing up for yourself. You're no longer taking that type of, whether it's verbal, psychological, mental, energetic discomfort or tension here. So the Chariot is talking about you leaving something behind, you focusing. It's super important here. Your mindset is going to be very, very important. And I'll explain why here, Cancer. Because in order for these two horses to know where they're moving towards, that rider needs to be centered on that, direction of where they're going. So this here is super important, especially with the Two of Wands. So how you plan and how you figure something out, you're going to need to strategize and allow yourself to connect. Wands energy here, allow yourself to connect to your ambition, your drive, and motivation, so that you can stay centered and focused on that goal, that success, that achievement, that finish line. Okay. Here with the Chariot, it's also this energy of forward movement, progress, Okay. So maybe the progress is not going to be all of a sudden, but those steps that you're thinking about, or those things that you are planning, thinking about, or choosing, because choose, remember you have the Two of Wands here. Twos are about selection, options, or choices. There may be something here about you choosing to leave either someone or something behind that has been quite tense and quite stressful. It could also be the draining of that Mercury retrograde, which has been quite a doozy. I mean, it started February 26th or 27th. It's going to go all the way through March 20th, but there's always that shadow period. So let's say all the way to the end of March. So you're finally kind of also, that could also be the case here energetically, you leaving behind that sense of feeling drained and feeling overwhelmed. Okay. And in the meantime, you're kind of planning on where it is that you're going to move towards next year in April. Now, let's take a look at the positive shift in regards to the mindset that you need or should keep in mind here as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. And that is, I am grateful for what I have. So although something has been in the past or recent past challenging, or may still have a little bit of that residual tension or challenge in the month of April, you are really focused on saying thank you for the experience, thank you for all that I've gone through, because it's pushing me, or it's placing me in a position where I need to really face what this is and make decisions to move away from it or closer to my sense of success, achievement, and happiness. Okay. Now, I do want to mention this last thing here for you, Cancer. You have two cards that focus on travel, that focus on either a new city, town, state, country, whether that is in the place of residence or whether it's a change of career. Or for some of you here, there's either a thought or a planning here of going on either a long vacation or short vacation. But I'm getting here travel to be very, very important part of this energy, this positive energy that's coming into your direction, possibly here in April. That being said, Cancer, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop that rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. Up next, we have Leo. But before I jump into Leo's reading, intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching me live, thank you so much for your thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, intuitive friends, to take a look at your March readings. Okay, March readings, allow your intuition to be your guide. If you haven't taken a look at those March readings, I know this April reading is coming a little bit earlier than my usual, but I wanted to make sure that that is already here for you, for those of you who are interested in taking a look at the next month or the month ahead. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at the astrological 2026 new year pick a card reading, where I'm channeling messages focusing on the powerful, positive potential that Aries 2026 astrological new year may possibly be opening up for you in the 2026 astrological calendar year. Okay, so don't forget to take a look at that. That being said, let's jump into the next reading, and that is Leo. Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Leo sun, moon, rising, or however Leo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Leo, I am channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in energy that April is possibly bringing in your direction. Ooh, interesting. You have the grave that just popped out. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Don't worry. But first here, Leo, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box, Leo. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, thank you so much for being here. Leo, I know you must be like, oh my gosh, that looks like a very tough card. Energetically, the grave is very similar to the energy of the death card in tarot. I feel here in the month of April, Leo, you are putting something to rest. You are letting go of something, ending either a connection, ending a cycle that has been difficult. Of course, April being that kind of new astrological year type of energy. And especially because April is also finally the month where you may not be feeling that Mercury in retrograde as much, because by the time April rolls around, Mercury will be going direct. So things are going to start feeling like they're getting back into the flow. So the grave is this energy here that is positive. It's positive because it's talking about the ending of either a cycle, a situation, circumstance, event, tension, a challenge, a turning of the new leaf, a clean slate type of energy, something that's been kind of weighing on your shoulders, or maybe emotionally, energetically, physically, or spiritually draining you, and you're finally letting that go. So the grave is this energy of transformation. It's the ending of something. It's saying to yourself, I'm letting something go, or something may be ending on its own. It could be just a natural course of something, like something has come to an end, whether it's that you choose to put it to an end in April, or that it just happens to naturally take that course and you accept the loss, so to speak. Okay. Now, in tarot, the death card is ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio is a water sign. Now, this is not a tarot deck, it is an oracle deck. But to also keep in mind here that there may be something emotionally here that you may be also releasing or healing. It's like that last lap of something. So emotionally disconnecting yourself from a situation, circumstance, or event, turning a new leaf in regards to a specific area of your life. Let's get more messages here. You have the King of Wands energy with the Nine of Wands. Wands, a lot of fire here, of course. Leo, you are a fire sign. And like I said, by the time April rolls around, we're all going to be out of that Mercury retrograde energy, even out of that shadow energy. So you may feel more of an alignment. You're going to feel more inspired, more grounded, maybe even here more confident about something that inspires you. You're going to be possibly here connecting to the energy here, like you feeling like you're the king or queen of the jungle, so to speak, here with this lion energy in the background. Confidence increasing, feeling more creative juices moving around, especially if you were having some sense of a block, whether it's a creative block or whether it's that you haven't felt motivated to do something. This is coming across as you finally tapping into that positive shift, that positive energy. And although something may not have worked in the past or recent past, or there may still be that residual energy from that Mercury retrograde, February and March, you're letting go of that and you're not letting that stop you. Okay. Nine of Wands, you've fallen 9 times, but you are getting up on the 10th and you're going to keep it going. So there is this energy here of perseverance, of determination, of you really pushing yourself forward here, Leo, in the month of April. Okay, so very, very beautiful energy. Now, remember, the King of Wands energy is also you being or at the very least feeling confident to take certain risks. Okay, going towards what you are feeling inspired to move towards, whether it's a new connection, whether it's a stronger self-confidence, whether it's moving into a new job, a new sphere, a new role, whether it's you tapping into your creativity, but whatever it is that in a way fires your belly. I feel here, Leo, you king of the jungle. Okay. There's this beautiful energy of confidence, radiance, and of perseverance and determination that you're not going to, you're not going to shy away from that. Okay. I feel you're welcoming it here in April with open arms. Let's take a look at the positive mindset to keep in mind, whether it's as a daily affirmation here for you, Leo, or as a daily reminder. Everyone, look at this. I mean, it cannot be more of a validation confirmation. I talked about that confidence. I told you there's a lot of wands energy. You're a fire sign. Getting out of that Mercury retrograde from February and March, in April, you're going to feel like you're back into the swing of things, or at the very least, feeling more confident about yourself, your creativity, your motivation, your ambition, your drive, your passion. Okay. It says here, my passion improves with each passing day. Validation confirmation. All right. Leo, what a beautiful message here for you for April. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And Leo, I wish you the best of luck. Very beautiful reading here for April. Up next, we have Virgo. But before we jump into Virgo's reading, I do want to say here, intuitive friends, welcome. Thank you so much for those of you who are giving me those thumbs up, who are subscribing to the channel during this live. And for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Doing that for I don't know, I was going to say February, but doing that reading that we're focusing here on April. Okay, so taking a look at the powerful positive shifts that may be possibly unfolding here for all of you. Now, if you're joining me live now, just know that, I will be placing the timestamps as soon as I finish with this reading. Okay. So I already channeled the messages for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. Okay. Up next, we have Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or any other placements that you may have on your astrological natal chart focusing on Virgo, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in the month of April. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Virgo, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shifts that April may possibly be bringing forth for you. I'm also going to be channeling the positive mindset that you need to keep in mind, whether it's as a daily affirmation for the month of April or as a daily reminder for yourself throughout the month of April. But first, let's take a look here at the positive shifts that may be unfolding here for you. And you have here the lady. Now, the lady, it's not about gender. Okay, that's number one. It is about energy. So let's talk about this first in regards to energy, and then I'm going to tell you something else, which this could be someone coming in, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. But first, the lady. The lady is all about the yin energy, okay? Yin energy, receptive energy, centering yourself or feeling more centered here in the month of April. This is you connecting more with your intuition, or at the very least here, following your intuition, listening and following to your intuition. Your gut level feeling may be very much heightened in the month of April. Okay, Virgo, so pay attention to those dreams, those premonitions, those ideas that just cross your mind. Okay, it's not about you overthinking that. It's just about being aware if something comes through your sixth senses, your spidey senses, especially if you are an empath. So again, pay attention to those premonitions, those dreams, those gut level feelings or hunches that you may feel in the month of April. The lady is also coming across as not just your intuition and following here, your inner knowing, but it's also about this energy of possibly here someone that you may know being a very important part of certain changes, positive shifts that may be unfolding for you in the month of April. Now, the lady is all about the yin energy. And if we were to take a look at that and looking at looking at the astrological signs, yin energy would be water signs, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? Or yin energy is also earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be a person who may be connected to those signs that may be a valuable person, a valuable resource, a helping hand. It's so funny because I'm seeing like Jiminy Cricket, like Pinocchio, where it's like your conscious. It could even be your higher self here guiding you here, or it could be someone physically in your 3D realm, whether it's your friends, family, loved ones, your social circle. This could be connections here, maybe at work. An ally, someone who's like team you, is how this is coming across as well. So this person could be a very valuable resource or a valuable person here in regards to this positive shift. Now, for those of you who are in connections, I do feel that there is more of a intuitive bonding or more of a telepathic type of energy, or more, I wouldn't say just romantic. It's feeling like you and your partner are going to be more in tune with each other here, possibly in the month of April. Okay, Virgo. For those of you who are single, you may meet someone who matches those energies. Okay, whether they may be a water sign or whether they may be an earth sign, or whether this is someone who is not emotional like that, but I'm saying like compassionate, caring, nurturing, or a person who's very much grounded, stable, and secure, whether it's in their, um, career, whether it's in other aspects of their life. So you could be meeting, especially if you are single, you could be meeting someone here in regards to those characteristics. I already did the singles readings. So if you are single, don't forget to take a look at those single readings in the single playlist. All right, let's get more details here in regards to this powerful positive shift. Whatever this is, there's positivity connected to this, either meeting of this person or this connection that you may already have. You have the moon. Talk about validation, confirmation. I said, listen, everyone's intuitive. Okay, everyone's intuitive. It's all about you tapping into and you practicing and allowing yourself to lean and to follow that inner knowing. So the moon card here, ruled by Pisces, water sign. Didn't I say that before? Didn't I mention water sign? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And did I not say earth signs, Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? There you go. Validation, confirmation. I'm also getting here, you in the month of April, not only connecting or channeling some sort of premonition, messages, listening to your intuitive abilities, but allowing yourself to work with your guides, to work with the ethereal realm and co-creating with the universe. This is also bringing something into reality. Pentacles energy is about grounding something. So it's not so much just about feeling or getting the hunch. It's actually you doing something about it. I'll talk about the Six of Pentacles more in a minute. But I do want to mention here, Virgo, you tend to get a little bit caught up in your head. So don't get too overly caught up in your head or caught up with your emotions here in the month of April. Listen to the intuition, but don't go overboard, because with the moon card does talk about those hidden subconscious fears and anxieties that may in a way, fog your intuition. It may cause some type of blockage to your intuition because you get too caught up in the overthinking or over analyzing. So that's one of those things that you just kind of, like I said, like in moderation. Okay. Now, here with the Six of Pentacles, like I said, there may be someone coming in. All right. A person who may be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a person who may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whether this person is on your mind or whether this person, um, you know, is working with you collaboratively. Okay. Six of Pentacles is joint resources. So two people working together to maximize, to stabilize, to ground something. Okay. So there's an equal balance here, an equal flow of either help. You help this person will be helping you. This could also be karma, the beautiful positive energies of you helping others. Okay. The universe may be granting you this beautiful opportunity and this positive shift where you are now reaping the rewards of all those people that you helped, or all those instances or experiences here that you've been really positive and helpful to other people, and it's like you're being given a gift, you're being given this resources, you're reaping the rewards of all this beautiful positive karma that you've generated by helping others, because you are called to do so, because of the nurturing spirit, because of your generosity. So it's as if you're being given something back, whether it could be tangible. Okay. This could also be at work. Maybe you're recognized for something, an act of kindness here as well. All right. And for those of you here, this could also be you, like I said, you being more in alignment with your partner if you are in a connection. And for others of you here, this could be, someone that's on your mind. All right. Because I'm getting here someone that's on your mind. There's a lot of emotions here connected to that person. This could also be a secret admirer. Okay, Virgo. The moon is all about the hidden secrets. So a secret admirer that you may be admiring, or someone secretly admiring you. If that is the case here, Virgo, for those of you who are single, or maybe even, I don't know, let me not even go there, but there is this energy where that person is thinking about you in return. So it's mutual. Okay. Someone that you're thinking of, and again, it doesn't have to be romantic, right? It could be non-romantic. So it could be romantic or non-romantic, but whoever you're thinking about is thinking about you too. Look at that. I'm at peace. The positive mindset to keep in mind here as either a daily affirmation or a daily reminder for you here, Virgo, in the month of April is I am at peace. You feeling at peace or at rest. Now, listen carefully. If you feel that you are doing a lot physically, mentally, emotionally, or energetically, okay, if a lot is coming through in regards to maybe work, busyness, or just your mind or your emotions being on overdrive, the lady or the yin energy is reminding you to meditate, to connect with healthy meditative practices or activities, whether it's taking a hike, taking a walk, whether it's watching the sunset, whether it's connecting to nature, yoga, exercise, whatever brings you, painting, listening to music, reading, whatever positive habit. This may bring you to a meditative mindset, okay, or a meditative type of spiritual peace, mental peace, energetic peace. Okay. So, especially if you feel like there's just a lot happening emotionally, where, you may feel a little bit out of balance. One way, Six of Pentacles, to get yourself back into alignment is to connect with your yin energy through meditative activities. Okay. So that you can keep yourself in this energy of mental, emotional, energetic, and physical peace. That being said, Virgo, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. Let me get that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, intuitive friends, we have Libra. Libra's coming up. But in the meantime here, before I jump into Libra's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Thank you for stopping by during the live, giving me that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right, I greatly do. Don't forget to join my 5-minute mini readings. Okay. I do those for my subscribers only. So if you would like to take part of that first come, first serve mini readings, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And if you haven't taken a look at your March readings, do so. Okay, let your intuition be your guide. There's a lot of information there still available for you there for that March reading. All right. Okay, intuitive friends, let's go up to the next astrological sign, and it is Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or any other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you, Libra. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Libra, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift, okay, that may be possibly unfolding for you or coming in your direction in the month of April, as well as the positive mindset to keep in your mind, okay, as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. And I'll talk more about that towards the end of the reading. So don't be sure to make sure that you watch this whole entire reading. Now, let's first focus on that possible, powerful, positive shift here for April. Okay. All right, Libra. And we have here, wow, the lady. Guess what? Who just had that? Virgo just had that. And there was another sign that had that also. Very interesting. You have the lady and the gentleman. So there could be here this yin yang, you balancing your yin and yang energy. So very interesting here. Okay, the month of April here, Libra, if you feel like you're too okay, this makes sense because Virgo had the same energy here. If you feel that there's a lot happening, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, or energetically, due to that Mercury in retrograde in March, which finally, by the time April rolls around, there's this feeling of like, I can finally exhale, or I'm starting to feel kind of back into the swing of things. The lady here is not about gender. It's about your intuition. It's about your following your inner knowing. It's about you getting yourself into this place of inner peace, emotional peace, energetic peace, mental peace, physical peace. Okay. And you allowing yourself to tap into your six senses, especially if there's still this energy where you kind of like, either there are many things happening around you externally, or many things, meaning emotions or energy, happening within you. This is a great opportunity for you here, Libra, to get yourself back into alignment, to ground your energy by either allowing yourself or continuing to lean in to meditative activities such as yoga, such as walking, listening to music, dancing, taking a hike, exercising, whatever brings you that meditative peace. Okay, that meditative energy where you kind of feel like you can exhale and connect with yourself, with your hobby, or with something that brings you joy or satisfaction. Okay, so that's what's coming through here with the lady. Now, the lady as yin energy and the lady as a person, and again, gender has nothing to do with this. The lady is this energy of yin energy. So this could be either a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Because water and earth are yin energies. So this could be a person connected either to those astrological signs, whether it's their sun, moon, rising, or other placements, or this could be an important personality or aspect or character traits. So a person who's loving, who's nurturing, who's compassionate, you connecting with a person that is that way. And there could be a strengthening of a connection or a friendship or a collaboration. Same goes with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a person who is steady, who's stable, who's consistent, who's patient, okay, who's grounded. There could be here some type of either meeting that person, connecting with that person, working with this person. But it feels as if this person could be an asset, a tool, a resource here for you in the month of April. Okay. Now let's keep going. Now, if you are in a connection already, then this is you strengthening your connection in a more intuitive way between you and your partner. Now, does it have to be romantic for some of you? Yeah, it may be in your romantic sector. For others of you, there could be a connection with friends, family, loved ones, your social circle, maybe with colleagues at work. It's just kind of being more in the flow of the energy of others or a very specific person that you feel like you can vibe with. Let's get more clarity and more details here, Libra, in connection to this powerful, positive shift here that may be unfolding, that you may be experiencing here in the month of April. All right. So you have here the Knight of Swords with the Death card. And of course, behind that, you have the Four of Cups. Like I said, if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster, April has a new clean slate type of energy here at your disposal. Okay, there's an opportunity for that. Remember that I was talking about the mind, and remember that I said at the top of the reading that Virgo had a very a similar reading here in regards to the lady. So if you feel in the month of April here, okay, Libra, where your mind, there's a lot, the wheels are turning a lot here for you in your mind. There could be a lot of rush of ideas. There could be thoughts. There could be this thirst for knowledge. You're curious about something. You're getting some great ideas. You may be wanting to place those ideas in action, but you just have, it's like, this is how I'm seeing it clairvoyantly. It's like you have a lot of tabs open in your mind. Okay. So whether it's a lot of tabs open in your mind or whether those tabs are actually a lot of responsibilities that you feel like you're running here, running there, and you're trying to sort and prioritize and organize something in your mind, there may be a reset button that needs to happen here. Okay. Or that will be happening, whether you choose to place or, touch that reset or whether it just happens naturally here with the Death card. Now, this deck, I love this deck. Ooh, sorry there. Give me 2 seconds here. I love this deck because this deck shows the Death card in a very positive light. It shows it in a way where it's giving you another meaning here, which is rebirth. A lot of times when we say the Death card in tarot, people get very, uncomfortable right away. But death is a part of life. It's a cycle, and it's not talking about physical. This may be spiritual. It may be a rebirth. It's transformation. Okay. The Death card in tarot is ruled by Scorpio, and it is the transformation. It's the ending of a cycle and a brand new horizon here opening up for you. So you may be thinking about things, ideas, projects, things happening in your mind, okay, thoughts, talking about certain things, brainstorming, and you coming to the realization that in order for you to move in that positive direction or that shift, that certain things need a kind of shift. Some things need to be placed to an end, or that you need to cut the cords with certain habits, thought patterns. And it's a time for you here in April to rebirth, to have the dawn of a new day. And the lady, or this yin energy here, is reminding you that all you need to do is center yourself so that you can come into a better alignment, so that you know which important project, idea, cycle, milestone, next step you actually want to focus on moving towards, and allowing yourself to see the light at the end of the tunnel with one thing at a time. Okay, because the nights are all about movement. So the Knight of Swords is something that there's a lot going on in the mind, whether it's one thing that you're thinking about, like the wheel, the hamster on the hamster wheel is just the same thing over and over again, or whether this could be many different things that you're thinking about at the same time. But the Death card in Tarot is telling you, listen, it's time to take a break from all that thinking and do something one step at a time. But in order for you to, move in that direction, you need to center your energy and figure out what it is that you are inspired to move towards, or that you feel here with the Death card, what you need to put to rest so that you can go towards your next chapter. All right. Now let's take a look at what mindset, the positive mindset here, to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder in the month of April. Libra, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And positive mindset that you have here is, I am strong enough to overcome any obstacles. Okay, exactly what I was talking about, that Death card in Tarot, the ending of a cycle. So this beautiful shift is you ending a cycle, a situation, circumstance, event, or a pattern, self-sabotaging habit or pattern of belief, and you allowing yourself to connect with your inner oracle, follow your intuition into a brand new, clean slate, dawn of a new day type of energy. Libra, this is a beautiful message for you here in the month of April. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you, and I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Scorpio. But before we jump into Scorpio's reading, intuitive friends, I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching this live right along with me. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support, intuitive friends. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to take a look at your March readings. If you haven't done so already, take a look at that astrological new year pick a card reading. It's in the Timeless Pick a Card playlist. Take a look at the singles reading. Those are out for you already, intuitive friends, and have the timestamps and everything. So make sure that you take a look at that. I will be doing the couple readings and connections and separation. I feel that I'm going to do those as a live as well. So if you're interested in joining me during those lives, just remember to turn on your notification bell and turn all notification alerts that are connected to my channel so that you could get notified and alerted. Up next, intuitive friends, we have Scorpio. Now, for those of you who are watching, I already channeled Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. So if you missed that, don't forget to come back and take a look at everything once the timestamps are in. All right, intuitive friends, up next we have Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or however Scorpio may show up on your astrological natal chart, these messages are for you. Today, Scorpio, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in these beautiful energies that are coming in your direction for the month of April. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Scorpio, today, as I said, I'm going to be channeling messages for April, taking a look at the powerful positive shifts, as well as the positive mindset that you either need to keep in mind or should keep in mind, whether you want to keep it in mind as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder in the month of April. But don't forget to stay all the way to the end of your reading, because that's coming towards the end. First, let's take a look here at the powerful positive shifts in energy for the month of April here. Possible shifts, all positive here. Yeah, the anchor. Wow, very, very nice energy here, especially because Taurus season starts in April. Okay, why am I saying that? Taurus season, earth element, the anchor, the grounding. And that may be here, this beautiful positive shift or energy. You may feel here, Scorpio, more grounded, more stable, more kind of more connected to grounding ideas, to taking steps in strengthening here. This could be also strengthening of bonds. This could be strengthening your core. It could be even physical, like exercise, strengthening your core. This could also be very much connected to your love life, okay, or your career, being very much committed to something, to the point where the commitment, the persistence is solid and it's consistent, and it's, you know, creating this positive. And look at that, there's a plus there. I wrote a plus there with this anchor card, okay? This positive energy of feeling very deeply grounded here. So this is a really beautiful energy here for you, Scorpio. I do feel, especially with anchor, it does connect with water, with the ocean, with the sea, okay? So I do feel that your emotions will be more grounded, especially if the emotions that you have been feeling in the month of February and March have been very much in flux or have been a little choppy due to that Mercury in retrograde that started in February and will be ending in March. I feel that once April rolls around, I feel you're going to feel right back into the swing of things. You may feel more emotionally recalibrated, more emotionally stable and grounded. And this can help you in many different areas. Okay. So what you may have felt you were kind of out of sorts, or you may have felt your emotions or being very easily triggered during that Mercury retrograde, I feel here for the month of April, this is a new shift, a new energy here. Now, let's go a little bit deeper and let's get more details here. Ooh, you have the Hanged Man that just flipped over. Ooh, didn't I tell you about that Taurus energy? Okay, that's because Taurus energy starts in April, or Taurus season starts in April. I'm going to bring that out here for you because that's exactly what I was talking about at the top of the reading with the commitment. Hold on a second. Let's jump first to the Hanged Man. Hanged Man energy here. Like I said, you may have been feeling in February and March a little bit out of sorts emotionally, physically, mentally, maybe emotionally drained, physically drained, energetically drained, and you may have placed a stop or a pause in something, or you may have felt like you needed more recalibration or more rest or more time to yourself during those times. However, April, because this is the April reading, April is saying whatever it is that has been, whether you chose to put a stop on it in the past or recent past, or whether you took a break from, the Hanged Man energy is all about this hard pause that has created the time for you to take a look at something from a different angle. Okay. The time off, the time away, or the pause has been essential. Now, if this is something that you may be experiencing, this positive shift that's coming in April, this is talking about before you make a solid commitment, before you move in the direction of saying, this is exactly what I'm going to do. This is talking about taking the time to really look at the pros, at the cons, to look at things from many multiple avenues. Okay. It's going to be important because there's going to be, or again, this is maybe from the past or recent past, or this is an energy, a positive shift that's coming in, where you're going to have this sense of clarification and enlightenment. So before you ground something, before you sign something, before you make a commitment here, make sure that whatever it is that you make the commitment to, whatever you ground yourself towards, or say yes to, or commit to, or make a promise to, that you're willing to ensure that it is, number one, aligned to your personal beliefs. The Hierophant card is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is that earth energy. It's that security, stability, and rock solid, practical, sensible energy. Remember, Taurus does not show their emotions that easily. And because you have the anchor here, I talked about that at the top of your reading, where yes, there may have been a lot of emotions that might have been going up and down February, March. But when it comes to April, you're going to be more emotionally grounded. So I feel that there is a practicality here that you're going to lean into before making a solid commitment, decision, or saying that you're going to make a promise here of some sort. Okay. The Hierophant in Tarot is about those personal beliefs. It's about the tradition. It's about what you stand for. And that pause of the Hanged Man card in Tarot is telling you, take a pause before you say yes, or before you move into uncharted territory, that you don't want to say yes to something or commit to something and then pedal back later. Okay. So it's very important that you see something or someone or an environment for what it truly is, and then allow yourself to really get a sense, is this something that you want to move towards or that you want to level up in? Now, this could be in career, in love, or in any other areas in your life. Okay. All right, let's take a look here, Scorpio. What else is coming through? But whatever it is, if it's a pause, it's a positive pause. Okay. Even if you change your mind on something, because with the Hangman, that could be, you could have a change of mind or a change of mind or a change of heart. And if that is the case, I feel that may happen during Taurus season. So there may be something coming up once Taurus season begins in April, where you feel more committed or more of a chance to change your mind or your heart towards something or about something here. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. And of course, this is focusing on the positive mindset to keep in mind as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder here. Let's take a look here for you, Scorpio. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section here, Scorpio. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you. And you have this: I accept and love my fill in the blank. For some of you, it's your body. For others of you, I accept and love my change of heart, change of mind, my commitment to a decision, my commitment to staying true to what I believe in, to having a change of heart or a change of mind, to going back and reviewing something from the past or recent past that you may have been sitting on for a while, and you may feel like now is the time to start moving in a direction where I feel more grounded and anchored to this aha moment or new perspective that I am seeing experiencing or feeling in the month of April. That being said, Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Sagittarius. But before I jump into Sagittarius's reading, I want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it, intuitive friends. Thank you for the thumbs up, stopping by and showing your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to take a look at your March reading, especially for those of you who are watching this live April reading. There's still enough time here in March to take a look at those March readings. Now, if you want to go a step further in your readings for for your astrological new year, which begins tomorrow, March 20th, then take a look at the astrological pick a card reading for that astrological new year, which begins with Aries season. Now, granted, we are still in this Mercury retrograde. However, that pick a card reading is really looking at your whole entire 2026 astrological new year. Okay, so there you go. That being said, let's jump into the next reading, and that is for Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, or however Sagittarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you, Sagittarius. Now, today, I will be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in energy that April may possibly be bringing in your direction or unfolding. No, it didn't flip over, so I put it right back in the deck. That may be unfolding for you here in the month of April. I'm also going to be channeling messages focusing on the positive mindset to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. And that, of course, is going to be towards the end of your reading. So don't forget to take a look at that as well. But first, let's take a look here at the powerful positive shift that you may be experiencing, feeling, or going through in the month of April. Wow, you have here bouquet. Guess what, Sagittarius? Aries had the same, I'm sorry, not Aries, Taurus had that same card come up for them in their monthly reading. Take a look. You might have Taurus somewhere on your astrological natal chart. And if you do, then go and take a look at that Taurus reading. For others of you, the more you know about your placements, especially your moon and your rising, the more you can max your readings here. So that being said, here, Sagittarius, you have bouquet. Bouquet, someone or something or an environment that is giving you your flowers, giving you your recognition. Okay, there could be here some sense of celebration, gifts. Okay, beautiful karma coming back in your energy field. There could be compliments. There could be, again, this could be work related. It could be maybe you being complimented on, oh, job well done. This could be a client or whatever industry you're in. So there could be some like positive reviews, people giving you your accolades, being recognized. Is giving me this energy, especially because Sagittarius, you are a fire sign, but it feels like you being in the spotlight. It's giving me the energy here of like the Six of Wands, where you may feel like you're unstoppable, or there's this energy of like you're just like hitting the mark every time here in April, and people realizing that you're like on quote unquote, symbolically here you're on fire. And that does make sense because Aries season is still in April, and then you also have Taurus season coming up in April also. So you may be like fired up and feel more grounded during this time, and you kind of like feeling like you're like at the peak of something here. Okay, so the bouquet is coming across as either you being in the spotlight or being given your accolades, because they are well deserved. This could also be you going out a little bit more than the usual, or being asked out, or maybe you asking someone out. Okay, if you are in a romantic connection, in a partnership, or in a marriage, the bouquet is signaling here to me that there could be more romance, more going out, special dates. Maybe there's a celebration here in the month of April for you here, Sagittarius, and the bouquet is coming across as like that celebration, you being valued or you valuing a milestone. Okay. If you are single, Sagittarius, this could be someone asking you out or you asking someone out. Could go either way, but the bouquet is this recognition of an invitation or going out or connecting with people who value you. Now, let's get more details here for you, Sagittarius. What else is coming through for you? And you have here the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. What did I tell you about that romance? There you go. All right. Now, Ace of Cups are not just about it's not just about romance. Well, I'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the Two of Swords, because that's the first card that came out in this reading. Now, the Two of Swords, you may have been feeling a little bit lackluster due to that Mercury retrograde that started in February and will be ending in March. Okay. And it's supposed to be ending March 20th. However, that shadow period goes a week to two, weeks even further from October 20th, which says to me here that perhaps that Mercury retrograde has been very difficult for you. Maybe there's been an intuitive fog. Maybe there's a sense of uncertainty, a lot on your mind, feeling a little bit restless, not kind of seeing something clearly. But once April turns around, that's going to be shifting. Ace of Cups. Okay. Aces are about new beginnings. So there could be a new cycle, a new start. Now, does that mean it's going to happen like this? No, it means you have an opportunity. Free will is a thing. So although aces are about the new chapters or the newness or the beginning of something, it's your choice, you choosing to want to have a brand new start in something that is very valuable to your emotions or that you hold near and dear to your heart, whether that be a person, a situation, a circumstance, event, an environment, or an opportunity that may be being given to you by destiny, by fate, or by the creator, okay, the ethereal realm, all right? Because as you know, aces are the gift that the hand of fate gives us. All right. So there may be here an opportunity where you're finally letting go of this Two of Swords energy. You're getting more centered and more in alignment to figuring out what it is that you want to start or restart, what it is that is valuable to you, who is valuable to you, what is valuable to you, and you really putting in the effort and the consistency in that so you could watch it flourish or bloom. For others of you, that new start has been something that you've been seeing here for a while. So whether it's an improvement or a new start, you're reaping the rewards of that also. If you are looking at this message in regards to love, like I said, if you have been in a connection already, marriage, connection, partnership, I feel that things are blossoming. There may be a kind of like the turning of the new leaf, especially if there's been something challenging in the connection in February and in March, or something that you've been kind of on the fence about. I feel that this energy is going to clear up for you. Okay. Now, for those of you who are single, there could be an opportunity to meeting someone or being part of, being invited somewhere, a celebration, and there could be here an opportunity for you to connect with someone. If this is a brand new connection, it is a connection that there is this kind of very beautiful vibe between you and this person. Okay. And I wouldn't be surprised here, Sagittarius, if the person is a Taurus. Okay. Only because Taurus had the same bouquet in their reading. So if not, if that doesn't resonate, it could be someone who is very much deeply grounded, mature, and stable. Okay. Because again, it's coming across as that Taurus season, which also begins in April. Okay. Because remember, we have April Taurus and May Tauruses, right? All right, let's take a look at the positive mindset to keep in mind as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder here for you, Sagittarius. And you have here, I deserve to be treated with love and respect. I mean, talk about validation confirmation with that bouquet at the top of the reading. I told you, it's like you're going to be given your accolades. Someone or something or a group of people or an environment, they're going to realize that you are either a valuable asset, a valuable friend, a valuable, you contribute, there's a valuable contribution that you give to an idea, to a project, maybe even here to a new fill in the blank, new role, new position, new idea, new project, new connections as well. Okay. So it's you being surrounded by the right people, and those people and those environments valuing you, but also you being reminded of those that you also value as well. Like, talk about validation confirmation again, a second validation confirmation. There's a bouquet of roses and there's another bouquet of flowers here. I mean, wow, talk about validation confirmation all the way around here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel here, Sagittarius. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Capricorn. But first, for those of you who are joining me and giving me all those beautiful accolades by giving me a thumbs up, by supporting the channel, I say thank you. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, be sure to take a look at that 2026 astrological new year. Pick a card, because guess what? Aries season is right around the corner. So maximize your readings here by taking a look at that pick a card reading that is focusing on the entire astrological new year of 2026, which of course, as you know, we are in the year, the Chinese calendar year of the fire horse. So again, there may be a lot of messages there for you as well. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Your singles readings are up, so make sure that you take a look at the singles playlist. I will be doing the couples messages soon enough. Chances are I'm going to do it as a live, so be sure to stay tuned to that. And of course, that's easy. All you need to do is turn on your notification bell. Like, you physically have to turn it on, your notification bell and all alerts connected to this channel, so that you can get notified. Intuitive friends, those of you who are here, we have Capricorn coming up, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so if you missed your readings, no worries. You can backtrack as you're watching this live, or you can wait until I place the timestamps, which will be after this live stream. That being said, up next, we have Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Capricorn on other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Capricorn, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shifts in energy-wise in the month of April here for you. Okay, I'm also going to be channeling the positive mindset that you need to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder, and that's going to come at the end of the reading, so make sure that you take a look all the way towards the end. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at the powerful positive shift here in April for you. And you have here the Rider. Nice. Good news may be coming in your direction. You have here the Lady. So there could be good news that may be coming in different ways. Okay, I'll talk about that in a moment. I just showed you the Lady. The Lady is not about gender. It's about intuition. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But first, I want to talk about the Rider energy. Now, the Rider energy is kind of like the Knight's energy in tarot. Now, this is not a tarot card. It is an oracle card. So the Rider could be one of the following. Okay, This could be in any area of your life. There could be a return of someone, of something, but the return is a positive return. Okay. So April, either there's a return coming in your direction, or that you may be experiencing here an arrival of something. It could be connected to the past or recent past. It could be connected to a person, a situation, a circumstance, an event, or an energy. So there's a return of something, but it's a positive one. Okay, so that's number one. The second thing that I'm picking up here, it could be news. Okay, there could be some news, whether it's a text, an email, news from friends, family, loved ones, news maybe in the family setting, in your connection, conversations about something moving in a very positive way as well. Okay, so it could be an email, a good news, a celebration. I'm also getting here the development of something. Okay, especially if you've been waiting for some sense of progress, because February and March may have been a little bit challenging due to that Mercury in retrograde. There could be this sense of finally you feeling like you can inhale and exhale a little bit smoother. So the smoothness, or a smooth ride in something feeling like it's getting back into its rhythm or its cycle. This could be your emotions. This could be your thoughts. This could be your energy. This could be an improvement or progress in something. It doesn't have to be connected to the past or recent past, because that's where this writer is looking towards. This is my left-hand side. But it could be something that, may have been in the works for quite some time. It could also be something, new, something that is very new. And it's like the latest development of something. All right. Maybe you have good news that you want to share with someone, or maybe someone sharing good news with you. Okay. So let's take a look here at more details here connected to your April positive shifts here. All right, Capricorn. Don't forget, Capricorn, to drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's get these messages here. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up also here, Capricorn, okay? And we have here, look at that, the 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. Remember that I said that Mercury in retrograde being a little bit heavy here. It's been heavy for everyone. So February, March may have been something that was very heavy emotionally, mentally, energetically. Maybe you felt like you needed more rest in February or March, maybe mental rest, taking a break. If it didn't happen in February or March, this could be coming up. Okay, just make sure you're not overworking yourself here, because the 9 of Pentacles is you feeling satisfied at something that you are putting in the work, the effort, the patience, and the consistency on. Okay, so you may be focusing on the stability of something, the security of something. You may be grounding a brand new idea, a thought, a project. This could be something that you've been thinking about a lot, so much so that this may be saying, listen, take a rest on thinking about this so much, or working so many hours, or doing so much in a specific area. You may need to take a break, okay, and let things develop smoothly, slowly, and naturally as well, okay? 9 of Pentacles is also this beautiful energy of the patience. So here in April, this could be talking about the patience that you're taking in watching something grow, in waiting for the right time to do something, and the right time for you to take a step back from something so that you can see how something is naturally unfolding here. Okay, so it may be time, and again, this all depends on what area this may be talking to you about, but it may be time where it's like you put a lot of work in something, and maybe here in the time in April is more of a time for you to take a step back and see how something flows on its own. Okay, so how something starts moving, because it's going to move in a positive way here. Okay. The rider is movement, but it's positive growth, positive movement, positive development. Okay. And you are an earth sign. So you are coming up as that energy here with pentacles. So very, very positive. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you here. Now, with the Four of Swords, it could be you again, maybe there's something here about you talking about something a lot too. And it's kind of like a reminder here, like, you know, stop talking so much about that thing that is difficult or was challenging or seems to be kind of like a tense topic or a difficult tension or challenge. This could be a person or an environment or a thing. Like, let that go, let it rest, and really focus on the positivity here of something. All right. It's giving this energy also here, Capricorn, of wherever you put your mind on, it will grow. I'm also getting here you having the Midas touch on something as well. So, ooh, look at that. That just popped out of the deck. And guess what? It says, I let go of worry and trust that things will work out okay. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. That's exactly what I just said in regards to that Four of Swords. There may be something here, whether in the past or recent past, or whether this is something here that may be unfolding for you. The Four of Swords is reminding you, let go of the worry. Take a mental break. Take an emotional break. Take a physical break here in something. You're worrying too much about something here, and the positive shift that wants to come through here for you or is trying to move and flourish here is an opportunity where you feel satisfied. Now, you may be like 99.1% satisfied, right? Maybe there's that, 1%, or maybe you're 90% satisfied at something here, because this is the Nine of Pentacles. It's not the 10 of Pentacles, but there's the majority. There's like more positive than not positive, right? Or there's more positive than there is worrying about something. So this is reminding you here, Capricorn, to let go of the worry. Trust that things are going to move and progress. Exactly what I said with the Rider card here. Something may move and progress gradually, all right? But give it time. Don't try to resist or hold on to something to the point that you're not allowing the natural flow of growth and progress to flourish at its due time. Okay. That being said, Capricorn, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Up next, we have Aquarius. But before we jump into the Aquarius reading, I do want to say here, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your thumbs up, for your likes. I greatly appreciate it. This is a live. This is for April. I just wanted to make sure I just put it out there before, my agenda starts getting too busy all over again. So yes, so there you go, intuitive friends. Ooh, sorry about that. Be sure to take a look at your March readings. Okay, make sure to take a look at those March readings. They are pick-a cards there for you. Okay, so allow your intuition to be your guide. Now, also take a look at the astrological New Year pick-a-card reading. All right, that's a whole different reading. So go to the bonus messages. There you'll see that bonus message. Okay, bonus message playlist. There's lots there. There's also the quarterly reading for 2026. So there's lots there to take a look at. If you want to maximize your reading here, again, allow your intuition to be your guide. Just a final reminder here that we have Aquarius, and then, of course, after Aquarius, we have Pisces. All right, so stay tuned if you're watching here live. If you are watching this live and you missed other important signs, don't worry. I will be coming back and placing the timestamps as soon as I finish this live. That being said, let's jump to the next sign. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back, Aquarius. Whether you are in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whether you are in Aquarius anywhere else on your astrological natal chart, then these April messages are for you because today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in energy may be bringing in or unfolding in any area of your life. And I'm also going to be channeling the positive mindset to keep in mind, either as a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. That being said, I want to say thank you to you, my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Aquarius, let's take a look here at the powerful positive shift that may be possibly unfolding here for you. Wow, this is beautiful. The child, okay? The child, and by the way, you have the star here, so very, very interesting. Listen carefully. The child is coming across as it. Ooh, sorry, I just moved this chair here by mistake. The child is there's a lot here coming through for you. Okay, so let's start with the child as a symbolic figure. Okay, symbolizing a brand new start, symbolizing a new beginning, symbolizing learning something, learning a lesson, or going back to school, or learning something more in the month of April. So you are learning something. This could also be new opportunities coming in, new connections, new relationships, new projects, beginning to feel back into the swing of things. And because there's so many butterflies here, which, by the way, that's the theme of April here. If you take a look at, that thumbnail, because butterflies are a symbolism of new beginnings or a new cycle. Okay, now taking a look at the child as a page. Now, granted, this is not a tarot deck, it is an oracle deck. But if we look at the child to be the equivalent of the page in tarot, this is talking about you perhaps having a new mindset in something, whether it's a new mindset, whether it's you starting to ground an idea or start putting resources or effort or consistency in something, whether it's a new project that you're launching, a new idea, a new form, a new feeling new. Okay, new feelings here emerging connected to something that really fulfills you and really satisfies you. Maybe even feeling really good about a new milestone that is happening or that you may be experiencing here in the month of April. Now, with this newness, there may be a little bit of nervousness that may come along with it. All right. So you may feel like a fish out of the water in some sorts. Okay. But this is fine because whatever this new idea, energy, connection, reconnection, whatever this may be, it's going to be positive. Okay. You see that little positive card or plus sign that I have here on the child here on this card. So whatever it is, it may bring you new stability. It may make you feel more stable here. Yeah, you're going to feel a little bit out of sorts at the beginning, but the more you do something, the more you put practice to something, the more it's going to feel more natural to you. The last and final message, you who are wanting to increase your family, okay, whether it's adopting children, blending families, having children, whether it's even like adopting an animal, a pet. I do feel that for some of you, there may be that kind of like newness coming through here for you. So fertility could be high, growth could be high here. This may be a very good time to move in that direction if that is something here that may be resonating for you. So the child is coming through here as that. And let's see what else is coming through for you. So lots came through, like a positive message coming through from a child or from someone who is younger. Like maybe chronologically younger, or someone who like is younger or may not have so much experience, but they may share a very important kind of like a golden nugget or a suggestion or an advice. So there could be here this beautiful kind of golden nugget here that someone may be younger chronologically, or maybe not as experienced in something, or that you may think they're not experienced in something, but their words or their advice is going to, knowledge is going to resonate here. Something it's like, yeah, you know what, I should take that into consideration, or I should make a mental note of that. So that's how this is coming across here, also here with child. All right, let's get more details here for you, Aquarius. What else is coming through for you? And you have 8 of Cups with the 10 of Wands energy. I do want to take out this Queen of Wands energy because I do feel that that's that newness that I was picking up within the reading. But let's start with talking about the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups in the month of April, there could be here a situation, circumstance, or an event that you are emotionally letting go or emotionally disconnecting yourself. Whether you are emotionally disconnecting yourself from a person, a situation, a circumstance, an event, a promise, a vow, a commitment, whether it's this letting go of maybe an argument, a disagreement, letting go of the heaviness of something, 10 of Wands, something that may have been feeling very burdensome, perhaps in February and in March, because Mercury retrograde was really, really heavy during those 2 months. So in the month of April, there may be this sense of you feeling a little bit like you're breathing easier, that you feel more in alignment to what suits you, what serves you. You may be more connected to your sense of inspiration. This person is looking at this beautiful energy that's coming through the palm of their hands. So there is this energy of you feeling more connected to your inspiration, to your drive, to your passion, to the fire within you. Okay. And really making new moves, or again, just embracing that Queen of Wands energy. Now, what's great about the Queen of Wands energy, Queen has nothing to do with gender. It's about you leaning both into that yin energy within yourself, kind of in a way following your inner knowing, but also following your inner knowing and having the confidence to really pursue and walk towards that new horizon that this 8 of Cups energy is moving towards. Okay, so this person is leaving something that's muddy, that's cloudy, that doesn't feel like it's serving them anymore, and they've accepted the loss of something or the lessening of something here, and they're shifting their energy into looking at, well, how can I recalibrate, and what could be the horizon or the new beginning elsewhere, or the new chapter. But what's going to be very important here for you, Aquarius, in the month of April, is you choosing to let go the responsibilities and the things that have been burdening you, whether these things may be emotional, mental, energetic, or maybe projects, maybe handling way too many things on your shoulders. This is talking about a sense of recalibrating that energy. Okay, getting back and connecting with your inner confidence and connecting here to your inner strength. All right, your passion, your leadership. Okay, standing up for yourself, especially if something or someone or a situation has been really draining you here. Okay, so there is this beautiful new start or new beginning. Now, let's take a look here, Aquarius, at the positive mindset to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or, something flipped over, or as a daily reminder. And you have here, look at that. I said it. I told you with that 8 of Cups, but here it is. Validation confirmation. Ding, 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 ding. It says, I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. Validation confirmation, 8 of Cups. Emotionally disengaging from the sense of uncertainty, the emotional connection here to someone, to something, or to an area of your life where you've accepted the loss. Okay. And you're emotionally disconnecting, releasing the burden and connecting to your inner power, to your inner inspiration. Okay. To following your intuition. So there you go. A very beautiful new start and new beginning here for you as the Queen of Wands, as you're embracing that and you're letting go of the negative thoughts, feelings, and residual energy. So beautiful energy here for you, Aquarius. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. And I wish you the best of luck for your April month. Up next, we have our last and final astrological sign, which is Pisces. But before I jump into Pisces reading, I do want to say here, intuitive friends, thank you. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, your support, for giving me those thumbs up, for letting me know that you really appreciate these messages, that you like them, and that you're giving those thumbs up. All right. And that you're dropping those roses if you feel these messages resonate for you. So thank you so much. Remember, intuitive friends, take a look at the singles playlist. Take a look at the couples playlist. Take a look at the connections and separations playlist. The timeless pick a card reading playlist. The energy healing and affirmation playlist, as well as all other playlists that are in the playlist section. All right, intuitive friends, last but not least, we're going to end with Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or however Pisces may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the powerful positive shift in energy in regards to your April reading, as well as the positive mindset to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder throughout the month of April. And of course, that part of the reading is going to come back a little later. So be sure to take a look at these messages in its entirety. That being said, Pisces, let's take a look here at the powerful positive shift of energy that April will possibly bring in for you or unfold here for you. It'll be a very big relief is what I'm feeling, because let me tell you, February and March have been very heavy. And I feel that this April is going to be like this awakening here of some sorts. And there you go, the mountain. You are releasing something here or becoming aware of the inactivity that you have been feeling, maybe, like I said, February or March, and that's been very heavy. In the month of April, you're going to take a look here at who or what has been getting in the way of your new start, of your new beginning, what has been kind of keeping you stuck, whether it's a person, a mindset, a situation, an environment. And you're going to take a look at this symbolic mountain, which is in a way an obstacle or a challenge. And you're going to say to yourself, maybe these challenges, these delays, something that's been kind of just sitting there and you feeling like it's really pulling on your energy, you saying to yourself, well, who is this? Or what is this? And how can I slowly, step by step, break down this inactivity, challenge, or delay, blockage, or barrier? How can I chop it down and turn this kind of like big situation or something that feels kind of stagnant into chunks, into small steps? So instead of looking at something as a very big boulder, I feel here that you're going to be taking a different approach in regards to your mindset. You're like, yes, there's a big perhaps here situation, circumstance, or event in April, or maybe this is the residual energy of February and March, and you're saying to yourself, well, what are the things that I need to tackle here to break away from this, situation? How can I break this into smaller tasks or smaller achievements? What's the alternate plan? What's the alternative? How can I move past this either energetic mountain from February and March and turn it into something positive in April? Or if this is something that you may be experiencing or feeling in April, you taking a look at this and saying, well, who and what is getting in my way? And how can I create an alternative plan so that I can get to where I am wanting to get to? Okay. Now, of course, we're going to add more messages here to this, more details, but let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. So don't be kind of like taken aback too much about the fact that it's a mountain. I feel it's more of like a reminder here. It's kind of in a way saying to you here, Pisces in April, the chapters that are closing or that you close them. And if you haven't, you may be thinking about closing them or making other type of alternative plans here because you want to get somewhere. You want to get to that end result or to that new horizon. Take a look at something. Something just flipped over. And what flipped over? The Four of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Wow. Four of Pentacles. Whatever this mountain, this delay or challenge, whether this is something that is talking about February or March, or whether this is talking about something that may be coming up in April, the positive shift is this. Whatever lesson this is teaching you, you are going to take away or extract the important lessons. You are taking a look at not only who is valuable, but what is valuable from this challenge, from this, again, energetic mountain or symbolism here of a delay. You're going to extract the lessons that you need to take, and you're going to hold what's near and dear to your heart. Now, what's important here, because of Four of Pentacles, is that energy here of holding on to something tightly, is making sure that you're not holding on to the residual burdens or energies or preoccupations of whatever this is. Allow yourself to let that go and only hold those things that are near and dear to your heart, or those lessons that you can apply in your connections. Now, when I say connections, this could be romantic connections. This could be work connections. This could be your connections with your friends, family, or loved ones. So connections or collaborations here in general. Okay. I do feel that Four of Pentacles energy, you're holding on to something that is valuable. It may come across as you guarding your heart also. So you're guarding your heart and you're only allowing yourself to experience or to be in an environment or with a person who is nurturing, who is loving, who is in the same vibe as you are, because the Two of Cups energy is that soul to soul connection, is vibing with someone that is, again, in that same energy or in that same emotional feeling that you are in. Okay. So Two of Cups, that soul to soul connection could be friends, family, loved ones. It could be your partner, or it could be working collaboratively here with someone else. If we're looking at this from the component or from the aspect of work or career. So you working very well with your staff, you working very well with others, working very well with clients, with customers, okay? Having a really good, tighter bond or better relationship with other people, in your social network with friends, family, loved ones, taking into account that that's what may matter to you and that's what you may want to hold on and focus on, because April is all about that positive shift, that realignment, the leaving behind of this mountain and allowing yourself to focus on the love, the connection, and that beautiful flow. Okay, that beautiful vibe. Now, let's take a look here at the positive mindset to keep in mind as either a daily affirmation or as a daily reminder here for you, Pisces, as April unfolds for you. All right, let's take a look at the mindset or the daily affirmation here for you. And you have, I am proud of myself and of my achievements. The attitude of gratitude, holding on to the attitude of gratitude that even if it has been a difficult February or March in the past or recent past, or if there are some emotional, mental, energetic delays here, that you are looking at the brighter side, that you're proud of the improvements and the progress that you have made so far, and that you will continue to make, uphold, and flourish in the month of April. Wow, what a beautiful message. By the way, interesting, because I'm hearing here olive branch, and that's not an olive branch, but maybe it is. But I'm hearing clairaudiently olive branch. So for those of you who may have had a disagreement or may potentially have a disagreement here or a tense situation or a delay, I feel that there may be a reconciliation or a reunion, or at the very least talking something out, so that there's this energy of being back into the swing of things here and being proud at the small improvement or progress that may be seen, felt, or experienced in the month of April. Pisces, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.